use lean tools and you validated that they were valuable to an outcome.
The EBFC show exists to serve people in the construction industry.
You know, I was 10 years younger when I did Akron, and so I got to see something happen and saw it work well and saw the value of it, that I now carried that mentality 10 years into my career. And there's more people along the way in those 10 years that have gotten similar experiences. And we did a pool plan in Pensacola this past week. And afterwards, I was talking to a couple of guys like, how did you schedule before this? Like, how do you not take into consideration when the hospital needs to open or when the, you know, a behavioral health facility needs to open, and really looked at it with the end in mind and really understanding key milestones and working out in the backwards behavior, things that become, you know, roadblocks that you can overcome because you're starting to talk about them in a pattern of, this could be something in 6 months from now that if we don't start to think about how we would have swim lane across in this, we would get to a point where me as a designer can't give you something as a contractor, and we've hit an impasse that slows up, you know, a process or a construction.
That is true. And the answer for that is, well, we just guess. I mean, even if they don't tell you out loud, Stephen, I know the answer. The answer is we just guess. We put it in a P6 schedule, a critical path method schedule. I don't want to just call out Oracle left and right all day long. There's also Microsoft Project. And there's also there's some other ones.
Smartsheet now. Yeah, we use Smartsheet for a lot of things now, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, you can go and put your logic. Our logic can do a lot of things, but when it comes to literally having the conversation with the right people in the room and trying to figure out, you know, the key milestones and then carrying it down into a tactful plan, you can't do that as easily without sometimes the sticky notes. You can use definitely the virtual sides, but it's pretty crazy how much more efficient it does get if you are able to get the right people in the room and really put it up on a board and grease it out.
It is amazing. You know, how this happens in different areas and where we get our entries in. And you had a shocking entry in, and I had a very weird entry in to lean. I think it just goes to show that there's no like right way to get in. Just get in, people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, I laugh because when we were talking, you know, Akron, Ohio was not the place that I thought my lean journey would begin. But lo and behold, you have a hospital and a owner that believes operations from inside their hospital need to go out into the construction world. And they look to an owner's rep to say, we want you to help implement that. So getting a chance to live in the great state of Ohio, great state, and work with some great teams there. I got immersed in a lean IPD project, and since then have been kind of hooked on, this is the way we should look to do business whenever we can.
This is the way.